I knew from a child I was uniquely different. As a teenager, amazingly talented. As a college student, I was set apart. And now, as a man, I strive daily to be a person of impact. No matter how hard I tried to fit in, I finally realized that I never will, and that's okay. I'm finally getting to tell my stories of what make me the differently created Black boy man. In 2015, I was working at a bank, and I can remember sitting there day after day, just dreading being there, dreading getting up in the morning, dreading going to work, dreading doing overtime, and just sitting there and trying to be like, what am I doing with my life? A few years earlier, I had applied for a flight attendant position with another airline, and at the time I had gotten that position, but because I had just moved to Charlotte, North Carolina, I couldn't go with the job because it was like 6.5 weeks with no pay. So I had to give up that dream, and it was kind of really hard because I was like, I really wanted that job, and I was like, this would be a really good fit for me, because I can remember sitting back in college and I was undecided at the time for what kind of career I wanted to do at the time. So I was sitting contemplating it in college, and then all of a sudden I took this Briggs-Meyer test that told me at that time when I was in school that flight attendant would actually be the best fit job for me, but I ignored it because I was like, man, I want to be a manager. I want a 9 to 5. I want to sit at a desk. I want to be a boss. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, it just didn't click because I started working customer service. Then I finally got to the bank and sat in the cubicle, and I was like, what in the world is this? I do not like this at all. So it came time, I applied for a few more airlines a couple years later, and then I just kind of put a halt to the airline, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to try to stick this out. But it just got to the point where I was like, no, I can't do this any longer. I need to go ahead and really try for an airline again. So without thinking about it, one day I was like, well, I'm going to try this one more time. I'm going to give it a shot. You know, I really, really do want to see what this life is like. And I applied for a job at the airline that I work at currently, and I ended up getting that job the first time I applied for that particular airline, and that was that. I was so excited because this was actually like a dream job for me. I was pretty much like, this is awesome. I'm going to get to probably do every single job that I've done so far and just combine it all together with this job. I worked as a waiter, I worked as a substitute teacher, I worked in banking, so I get to combine all of the things of customer service and waiting on tables. Everything is combined together. Get to see kids sometimes. It was all combined together in one, and I was like, okay, I can travel on top of that too. I can see my parents when I want to see them. So this will be a great opportunity. The schedule's a lot more relaxed. So I was like, man, this is definitely a dream job. But just like every single dream job you get, there's always something else on the forefront that you have in here in your hand, and you're kind of like, well, this is great, but what if? So I believe that every time we think we have our dream job, we think we have what we need, there's always going to be something else to up that ante a little bit more. So even now, as I sit at the job that I have currently, there's other aspirations, there's other dreams that I still want to do, but I am enjoying the job that I'm at. So the best thing that I can recommend that people do is get you a job that you really, really, really enjoy to do, or enjoy just being at or getting up to go to. That way, even if you have another dream on the side or something else that you want to accomplish in life, you can go ahead and be like, you know what, I'm working towards that. I'm not there yet, but I'm going to do things on the side. And I hear people say, oh, why don't you just travel all the time? And oh, this is the best job ever. You should keep that. It's just like wonderful. But there are times when you're at your dream job when you're kind of like, oh my gosh, there are lonely times. There's times when you will sit in either a hotel room or you're waiting on somebody to call or something like that, and everybody thinks you're fine because you're traveling around and doing everything. But there are very down and lonely times when you're just sitting there like, man, this job, you really have to be cut out for it. It teaches you a lot about yourself. That's the best part of having this job. I've started to learn myself even more than I ever have, because I've had those times, even when you're around people, you're making friends, you're meeting a lot of different people, but a lot of times, a lot of those friendships or relationships don't always stick, or they'll just be kind of, hi there, hi, what's up, we'll hang out a little bit, we'll see each other, but you can make the ones that you want to work, let's put it that way. But this job really teaches you that you have to know yourself, you have to know your being, you have to know your inner self. There's also misconceptions that everybody has about this job. Let's get this straight. Yes, there are many people that are in the airline industry that like to be fluent or let's say get around. I'm trying to be politically correct, but screw it. The people that like to sleep around and stuff like that, like there's some people that like to do that. Hey, I'm not knocking what you like to do, but that's not every single flight attendant. Hey, if you like doing it, if you like it, I love it, but that's not what everybody is doing. People are out here trying to build businesses and trying to work on other things on the side, and they're not always concerned about maybe just going out or doing whatever. There are those that do that, but that's not every single flight attendant across the board. So let's erase that misconception, because that's not everybody out here. There's a lot of people grinding and using this as a stepping stone to get to the next level that they want to be at. Another misconception is that we are always traveling and on the go. Yes, I will say there are many flight attendants that travel and get all around, but you're seeing the best of that on Instagram, or you're seeing that that person is here or there. Sometimes they're working, sometimes they're actually really on a trip, but a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, we are wanting to be home because we don't want to be flying all over the place. Yes, there are people that love to do that, but not everybody is up there just flying around and doing whatever they want to do. There are people that are still working second jobs and third jobs and trying to really build that money up so that they can actually have a sustainable life and they can do that stuff in the future. A lot of people say go and get it all in now, do what you got to do, get it all out of the way. Yes, I believe everybody should live their life to the best. But some people are still paying off college loans. Some people are still paying off bills that they have previously and trying to get to that place where they can do that freely. So there are people that are out here that are using this as a grind to get to where they need to be. And the last misconception that I want to get rid of is that we are all evil and we hate our jobs and we don't like what we do. That is so not true. There are many flight attendants that love their job. They love what they do. They want to keep you safe. They want to get you to your connection on time because most likely you're about to get to their layover so that they can rest also. So let's just put it that way. There are those few that maybe are miserable, that have been there for a very long time, and they're ready to go, but they're just holding on because there's many things that they want to hold on for, or they're just used to a certain type of lifestyle, so they want to keep that type of lifestyle. But many of them do want to go, but many of us want to be here, and we want to fly these trips, and we want to travel, and we want to do stuff like this. That's why we chose the career. All in all, I will say that this is the longest that I've ever probably stayed at a job or wanted to stay past 4 years at any job. I'm going into my 4th year this November, and I'm very excited because I've never felt more happy about being at this place that I am in my life right now. So I will encourage anybody that is out here, go get you a job that you love to do, or work towards getting that job that you love to do. And I will recommend to anybody out there that is trying to be a flight attendant or wants to fly or pick a career that opens up your schedule and allows you to do a lot more than you usually would do when you're just a spontaneous type of person. Airlines want to see that you're consistent. So they want you to apply and apply and apply. And if you don't get it the first time, it's like that old song, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And I encourage anybody that's out there that wants to do that to go ahead, take the step, do it, and just keep trying. As long as you keep trying, you know that there's going to be an opportunity that comes along that is going to open that door for you eventually. So if you want to have that dream job, you better get out there and apply and do what you got to do, bruh. Till next time, you are unique, you are loved, and you're created for greatness. See you next time. Wait, hold up 1 minute. Before you go anywhere, I want to thank you for joining me for another episode of The Differently Created Black Woman. You can catch brand new episodes of this show every single odd number Monday of the month. I really don't know why I did it that way. I guess I'm just differently created. Let's go with that. Also, if you haven't done so already, please go ahead and click that subscribe button down there right below. My Deluxe Day Edition channel is still around, so you can check out old episodes that I used to do like 10 years ago, but this is my brand new channel, so click on that subscribe button so that you can know the new episodes that I post to this channel. Thanks again for watching. Bye.